so today we're back here for another speed build, and today we're going to go ahead and create this underwater bunker. So if you'd like to go ahead and download this for yourself, it is up on the gallery now. My origin ID is RealThomasTV1. So this idea is a little bit different, and I don't really know where it came around, to be honest, but you may have noticed that I have done a few underwater builds on the channel. So such as the underwater mansion build that I did a few months ago, I think it was, a few weeks ago, and I think there's another one that I've done, but I'm also working on another one as well, which should be up in the next couple of weeks. I've literally just like had a break from, you know, working on that to do this voiceover, but I don't know why really. I just think it's because it's something a little bit different to switch things up from the suburban builds all the time, so that's what we're doing today, and this was just kind of a random idea that I just kind of had, and I thought I'd go ahead and try it. So basically what it is this kind of like, you know, dark and eerie bunker sort of thing on the top here, like on above ground, and then underneath there is a full suburban home. So there is like, I think about 4 bedrooms it is. Hang on, I've got the screenshots here and I'll see how many bedrooms I think I can see. The screenshot can't speak. The screenshots are very small, but it looks like 3 bedrooms I think. So yeah, about 3 bedrooms, kind of like a full, just a normal suburban home, because, you know, it's kind of just what I was saying before by doing like suburban homes all the time and trying to switch it up with these different sort of things like this build here, like with water, so why not combine the two? So that's what this one is today. So we're just kind of working on getting the structure, and it is kind of like oh god, I really can't speak today. The home itself is like 2 basement levels, I think. Maybe it's 3, I can't exactly remember. No, I think it's 2 actually, but you'll see that a little bit later once we get onto it. Well, also another thing, I don't really know what you would use this build for, because it's a very kind of odd sort of thing. You can see kind of what we're doing here. I don't really know how you describe this type of room. It's sort of like a, I don't even know really. I really just can't explain it. It reminds me a little bit of the submarine build I did, and that's kind of the similar interior. And then underneath, you know, just like one of the other speed builds. But yeah, so we're just going around doing a little bit of decoration up here. I kind of made it look like it was like there was nothing underneath it, so it's got its own kitchen, its own little seating area as well. So it's like you could actually just use this, but the secret is that it's actually a full house underneath. So that's what we're going to kind of just start working on now. And it was kind of nice doing it this way as well, because it was much quicker, because I wasn't having to worry about like exterior paints and, you know, full landscaping and everything. So kind of made the whole process a little bit easier with that way as well, you know, window placement and everything like that. So this first floor here is basically just the kitchen. So there's a huge big kitchen in this room. And then underneath, it kind of goes into the living room. There's also a dining table downstairs as well, like downstairs, and the second basement. And then everything else is on that second basement floor. So you can see here, we're just working on the kitchen here. And just thought I'll kind of take up this full space because, you know, we can go under another basement level as well. I don't know how long that functionality has been in game for, having like a second basement. I don't really remember, but I think they've added a third one as well. So you can go down like 3 levels, and I think you can go up 4 levels like above ground, is it? Or 3? Yeah, I think it's 4, so that's kind of a lot of levels if you want to make like a really big home. I wish we did have a little bit more, like a couple more levels above ground though, because sometimes when I want to make like a really big mansion, and it kind of makes it feel more grand when it has like 3 floors, so sometimes, you know, it'll be great if I had that, but I'm pretty sure I've heard them, like the gurus, talk about that. I don't know. Anyway, so we're just working on kind of just getting the floor plan done here. A little bit of a different floor planning kind of, you know, work around, I suppose, because it's kind of no windows or anything. I literally just kind of build the hallways and then I put the rooms like coming off that. So it's a lot more of a simpler kind of just floor plan process. So because of that, I did kind of show you a little bit more here of the floor planning process, because I don't normally do that in most of my speed builds because it is a little bit tedious sometimes trying to get it right, so it kind of takes up a long time in the speed build footage. So I just kind of don't bother recording that in normal speed builds. But if you do actually want to see how I do floor planning in a normal home, like above ground, like an actual house, then if you go to the gated community, the celebrity gated community build that I did a few weeks ago, in that build I did actually go ahead and on the first house, because there's 5 houses on that lot, on the first house I showed you everything. So me building everything, like doing all the bedrooms, all the bathrooms, all the floor plan and everything. So if you want to see like something where you can kind of see those little details which sometimes I might end up having to cut out in the speed build video for the time length and stuff. Then that's always a good video to go back to if you want to see a little bit more detail about that and how I do things. I do show you, or if I don't show you, I kind of talk about things in most of the speed builds, but that's always a good video I think to kind of refer you back to, which is great, because it kind of goes into detail about a lot of things that I get questions about. And yeah, so we're just working on one of the bedrooms here. And this one just have its own bathroom kind of going off to it as well, which is great. I don't really know which one is the master bedroom or not. I'll probably, well, I think the one that is the purple coloured walls, which we'll get onto shortly, I would probably say that one is because it has the more grander bed, I would say. Now, a lot of the time, I say this all the time, you're probably sick of me hearing it, but I don't really decide on what's going to be the master bedroom in my builds, because for one, all my bedrooms are neutral. I don't need to, you know, any like specific rooms for a particular type of sim. I keep them all neutral, so it's easier for you to kind of use any type of family in one of my builds. And the other thing as well is that from doing mansions most of the time, all the bedrooms seem to be a pretty similar size. So most of them all have double beds in them and stuff like that. So, you know, because of that as well, for the size reference of it, it's kind of also hard for that reason too, to kind of decide what's going to be the master bedroom. But I kind of just leave that up to you to decide if you want to. And yeah, so this is the purple kind of coloured wall bedroom that was on about just before there. And you can kind of see how it's a little bit more bigger in size, so maybe this could be the master bedroom if you wanted to kind of decide on one. And we're just going around doing a little bit of finishing in this room, and we're actually kind of nearing the build, sorry, the end of the build already. I don't know how long this took me, because I recorded this on the 8th of January. It's currently the 19th that I'm doing this voiceover on, and I think this is going up, hang on, let me just double check quickly, the 23rd I think this is going up on, so that's kind of, you know, a little bit in advance. I'll kind of just want to get the voiceover like done with, because I might not have a chance between now and the 23rd to get like the voiceover done, and that's kind of a long time, but I do just like to do it when I've got everybody out the house, so I'm not like put off or anything by people listening in. Right now it's actually 2 people home, but I know kind of like the downstairs and stuff, so if I know they're not going to be coming up in the time frame I've got the voiceover to do, then it's okay, but I'll try to leave it, you know, to the latest as possible when they're out the house. But I'm just going to get this done now. And yes, so we're just working on this last room, I believe, which is the 3rd bedroom, and I'm going to go ahead and leave you with the screenshots. I really hope you enjoyed today's speed build. In the comments section down below, let me know about what you thought of it. If you have any more ideas for builds, or maybe anything else with water in it, then let me know, as that'd be really helpful to hear. Leave a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!